One of our top stories today, the Bank of Canada announced it's holding its key lending rate at 5%. It's the third decision in a row the central bank has stood pat. And while many forecasters widely expect its next move will be to lower rates, the Bank of Canada has not ruled out another round of hikes in the new year if it's needed. So for Canadians, like my next guest, this may be cause for concern. Brianna Bell is a homeowner with a variable rate mortgage, and she last joined us back in July when the central bank first raised its lending rate to 5%. We're checking in with her today from Guelph, Ontario. Thanks for making time for us, Brianna.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so you saw today that the rate was unchanged and there is the possibility of it being lowered, but we're not completely ruling out the possibility of it going up again. How are you feeling taking in this information?
I'm not surprised by the information. I expected them to hold the interest rate. Of course, ideally for me and many other Canadians, we would love to see the interest rates go down. And of course, I'm stressed. I'm always stressed, particularly with all of these hikes.
And let's talk a little bit about your situation here too. And so many Canadians are in the same situation. You're a dual income household. You've got 3 children as well, but your mortgage rate has risen significantly. So what has that meant for you and your family?
It's been incredibly difficult. Our mortgage is astronomical, and it's a challenge to pay for with 2 incomes and a third part-time income. I do freelance on the side to bring in some extra money. And even with all of that, covering our mortgage is a huge challenge. And we've had to sell one of our vehicles, cancel plans, cut back a lot on spending just to be able to afford our home.
What are some of the other contingency plans you're looking at then? I know that a lot of people think, okay, can I even keep my house?
Right. We definitely feel like we can't keep our home for much longer if interest rates don't come down and don't come down to, I would say 3.5% is what our goal is before we'd want to lock in. And our plan is essentially to sell our home and move to a less expensive area. We are looking at Goderich, which is about 2 hours away, and that's the location that we're considering. But of course, that's a challenge. We've lived here for 10 years. This is the only city our kids know, and they are not interested in the idea of moving.
Just how stressed are you as you continue to watch these rates? And I know that you speak for so many Canadians.
Right. It's extremely stressful. It's something that I'm constantly thinking about. There's a lot of guilt about any kind of spending that I do. It's hard to even enjoy any of your money. And that can be a challenge when you work so hard and you'd like to maybe go on a vacation or do something fun. And you just are always thinking about the fact that you have to pay your mortgage. It's incredibly stressful. I lose sleep at night. I don't really know what the right decision is. As a mom, I want to do the right thing by my children, but at the same time, we have to, think about our finances too.
Lots of tough decisions ahead. Brianna, thank you so much for sharing your experience with us.
Thank you.